We're going to look at 21 Guns by Green Day. Very nice combination of acoustic chords. We're going to switch over to power chords like this. We're going to do a nice cool lead solo. And there's a whole lot of other things that are quite cool with the song, even a violin technique, something like this. But let's start at the beginning and let's look at the basic chords. I'm going to walk you through the chord shapes as on the PDF with 21 Guns. So if you need a copy of the PDF, please drop me a WhatsApp so I can send it to you. And the opening chords: D minor, finger 1, finger 2, middle finger, ring fingers number 3. That's your D minor chord. It should sound something like this. Next chord up is B flat, not a personal favorite. I'll show you why now. First finger stays there, but fingers 2, 3 and 4 sort of squeeze into the 3rd fret on strings 4, 3 and 2. Now I find that very, very claustrophobic. It should sound something like this. So what I do is I cheat. I take my pinky and I put my pinky flat, so you can see it's bending quite nicely out over here, bending out, bending in. There you can see the angle. And that's how I do my B flat, and then I almost sort of make it look like a power chord. So here's my B flat. Next up, F, first finger flat, 1st fret, both strings, middle finger, ring finger. Now you should know these chords already. If you're getting stuck, let me know. And then we finish with a C chord, which is nice and easy. Now on the strumming pattern, we're going to have something like this. Playing a D minor chord, you can't see it right now, but the opening chords, the D minor, the B flat and the F, are played predominantly on the bottom 4 strings, and your rhythm pattern, strumming pattern for this should be something like this. So if you were counting at it, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or simply down, 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 up. And you play through each chord once. So it's D minor, B flat, F, but the 3rd chord, the C chord, you go onto the bass string for C. You can't see the chords now, but it's a double bass note on the 5th string, and then strum down, down, up. So the C, bass, bass, down, down, up. Now I'm going to zoom out quickly, and here we go with all 4 chords. Want to join me? 2 and 3 and 4 and. Goes through a 3rd time, and after the 3rd time you go back to the B flat. Remember, we can play a B flat like this, as we mentioned earlier, not a favorite. Our fingers really feel sort of tight squeeze inside there. So I do the pinky and I put my 1st finger on the 5th string, 1st finger the 5th string. So there's my B flat, and I'm going to do 2 B flats now, followed by 2 C's. We're looking at the 4th line of the verse 1, when it says, and you feel yourself suffocating. It's going to be B flats, 2 C's, but watch out for the rhythm change on the 2nd C. Here we go. B flat, 3 and 4 and. Simple as that. Okay, that's your open chords the whole way through. In the bridge, there is an A chord as well. A looks like this. I'm sure you know the A chord by now. And all that really happens over there, instead of going D minor, B flat, F, C, it goes D minor, B flat, F to A. You can see that in the bridge in your 2nd and 3rd line. So not much of a difference, just a subtle change. Very cleverly done by Green Day. Okay, next up we're going to look at the power chords. Now power chords are normally called fifths. I'm showing you the power chord F now, or F5. As I said, that 5 means power chord. There's a reason for that. We're not doing theory today, another day for that. But there are 3 ways to play the power chord. You can play it with fingers 1, 3 and 4, middle fingers just hanging around. If you don't like using fingers 3 and 4, you can put the 3rd finger flat, or you can put the pinky flat, but you're only strumming for the F power chord strings 5, 4 and 6. I should have put it in order here, 6, 5, 4. That's my F power chord. And if you can see my strumming hand, there's my 6, 5, 4 as I spoke about for the F power chord. Now from the F power chord for the chorus, it goes to C power chord, and what I want us to learn over here is that the shape remains the same. The position, in other words, where we play the chord, changes. So there's my F power chord. For the C, I move my hand as if it was frozen to the 3rd fret, and I pull it down 1 string. That is C5, and now I'm going to play strings 5, 4 and 3. That's my C. And again, I can use a flattened ring finger or a flattened pinky. That's your own discretion. When you go from C to D, again, the shape doesn't change. The position from where I play changes. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but I need us to be happy with that, to understand it. Power chords are, within reason, a fixed shape. You do get other types of power chords like 3rds and 4ths and other things, but we're dealing with basic 5ths for 21 guns. There's my D5, and back to the C5 power chord. Now, at the beginning, when he sings 21 guns, it's going to go double strum on the F, double strum C, double strum D, double strum C. That's the first line. Then when he says lay down your arms, you're going to go to B flat. Again, the shape doesn't change, just where we play it from. Different strings. There's F, for example. There's B flat, for example. B flat's now going to go 4 strums up to the F, 4 strums, and then for the C we're going to do a full bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and as simple as that. So if you do the chorus through, the whole way through, I'm going to bring both hands into view now, as I would like us to pay attention to how my picking hand, you can see my hand busy twitching in the corner there, goes from the 6th string for the F power chord to the 5th string for the C, D and B flat chords. Here we go. I'm going to play along with 2 and 3 and 4 and again, double strum silence. Watch the gaps and keep the gap. No more gaps. And the last line once again, B flat, F. And that's your chorus. That's a really, really cool song. Very nice, easy song. And what I like about it, other than it being Green Day, which is coming to South Africa, I believe, I'm told, early next year. But we got power chords, open chords, and a solo, which we're going to look at right now. So again, if you got the tab, go to the bottom of the page, you'll find the solo there, which is going to start like this. Now, you'll see on the tab there's a little /, which means slide just in front of the 6. That means, this is fret number 6 by the way, fret 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to slide into the 6th fret. And I don't tell you where to slide from, so assume 3 frets, 2 frets, as long as you don't hear the opening notes. I don't want to hear and then slide, I just want to hear the effect of the slide like that. Then you cross string for the 5, come back to the 6, notice we're changing strings, and then there's another slide for the small 6, which means you slide really fast from the 6 to the 8, like that, nice quick slide, and you jump back 5 and 6. Now you'll notice over there I'm only using fingers 1 and 2. Take this again slowly, 3 and 4 and keep it simple. So I wouldn't really put my 3rd and 4th finger behind there. That was just to demonstrate everything is fingers 1 and 2. Okay, now the first half and the second half of the first bar are intentionally, well, sort of exactly the same, but for one thing. You take this and you come up 1 string, you can see you're moving up a string and up a fret, and you do the same thing. Same sequence. It's 7, 6, 7, slide up to the 10, to the 9, and then jump back. Can you hear the similarity or see the similarity? 2 fingers, first part. Nice and easy. And then for the second bar, we jump back with the first finger to fret number 3. And you're going to have to make sure you don't hear both strings. So this will be wrong. It's very noisy. I can hear both strings. We don't want that. You want to cross over from here. You can see my finger lifting and crossing 3, 3, 3 like that. Then the ring finger for the first time is used for the solo. 5, back to the 3, and then you can slide back to the 2, or you can jump back. So you can do this. And then you jump up to fret 5 and you finish off with 5 5s in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the 6, and then you can go to 8 with the pinky. But what sounds much cooler is you go and you slide up to the 8th fret. It just works a whole lot better. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you an overall view, and I want you to play along with me. And here we go. 2 and 3 and 4 and... again. Oh, and I made a mistake, but you repeat what I just did twice in a row and you've got the solo. And obviously don't make my mistakes, they're my mistakes, make your own mistakes. Okay, and that's pretty much what we need for the main of 21 guns. But in the beginning there's a very cool technique with a violin technique I spoke about. And to get that technique you want to put your gain or your distortion quite loud, so you can hear it's quite intense. And I'm also going to take my reverb, first of all no reverb, and now a lot of reverb. Can you hear that after sound? That's called reverb. And I'm going to take my volume control over here, and I'm going to use this as a sort of a volume swell. So I'm going to hit the note, and you can hear it fading. So does a different angle. Maybe you can see better like this. It was quite difficult trying to get an angle going over here. But I'm hitting the number 6 as in the top tab. As I hit the note, I open the volume and then I shut it down before the next note. So it's... So from a front view, I'm hoping you can see everything over here now. It's going to look and sound to me like this. You can see the hammer on. Can't hear it. Turn the volume, you can see the movement. Gets the volume through. So one more time. And you've got the introduction they use for the song. That's all for now. So from Pinky in the Brain and myself on the t-shirt, we're going to say goodbye, have an awesome week, and let me know if you've got any questions. Take care.